Now, the Coast Guard departments of India, Sri Lanka and the Maldives participated in a joint exercise from the 23rd to the 27th of this month. The joint exercise, named Dosti 11, which means friendship, was successfully conducted off Malé, with the three countries working together to hone their skills. The joint exercise, now in its 20th year, achieved a new milestone with the inclusion of the Sri Lankan Coast Guard. On to more local news, the brother of the chairman of the Adalat Chene Pradeshya Sabha has been shot. Police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana said that a certain individual had carried out the shooting while the victim was travelling from the Adalat Chene town. He added that the victim had been admitted to hospital. The police media spokesperson noted that the suspect is a friend of the victim. SP Ajit Rohana went on to say that the victim and the suspect had been overseas for some time.
This one, right? A media briefing on promoting language rights in Sri Lanka was held today. The briefing, organized by the Centre for Policy Alternatives, was held at the National Library Auditorium.
Given the challenges and the goals that we have in our country at the present moment, and given the overarching importance of reconciliation, language rights are absolutely fundamental. They are basic, they are fundamental to all citizens of Sri Lanka, feeling that they share equal citizenship, feeling that they are not in any way alien or strangers when they have to deal with officers of state, state institutions, or even indeed at a private level. We have an official language commission, and we are still struggling to have name boards, for example, in 3 languages. Provide information to our fellow citizens in 3 languages. Language in that respect is absolutely fundamental to a sense of unity, to a sense of equality, dignity, reconciliation. In order to be able to fulfill, to achieve the language rights of all our citizens, it is a responsibility that is shared by the state primarily, but civil society has a very important role to play as well.
And it's time now for Action TV.
A fully fledged school band gives a school and its students a sense of pride, and it is due to this reason that most schools have a band even amidst greatest difficulties. Students also take great pride in becoming members of their respective school bands, as most of the band members are picked based on talent. Students as well as parents consider being part of the school band as an extracurricular activity. When taking the above facts into consideration, one can simply say that a school band consists of talented students, and it provides each school with a unique identity. School bands can also be seen quite frequently during other events not related to school activities. Key among them are functions attended by public representatives. When the demand for such school bands increase, those who represent the band miss out on their educational activities. The attitudes of those who seek the services of such school bands to add glamour to their events has resulted in some students looking at the school band as a burden. Today marks the 50th death anniversary of Ananda Samarakon, the writer of the national anthem. In line with this anniversary, the Lianwala Bridge in Paduka was to be renamed in his honour under the auspices of a cabinet minister and a deputy minister. The school band of the Ananda Samarakon Primary School in Lianwala, as well as 2 dance troupes from the same school, were assigned the task of welcoming these ministers. The students were stationed at the said bridge at 7 a.m. today for this purpose. However, the invitees failed to arrive at the allocated time, and these students had to instead welcome the relentless rain. The organizers of the function proceeded to find shelter, while the students of the dancing troupes used their props for shelter. The students of the band, however, were left out in the rain. The irresponsible manner in which adults who were present at the location acted cannot be condoned. Recently, the Ministry of Education passed strict regulations regarding the physical and mental health of all school children. The regulations included laws on backpacks and school canteens. Isn't it time to formulate rules and regulations which will ensure that due respect is given to students by outsiders who use school bands for their own purposes? Secretary to the Minister of Education, this is over to you.
Well, you can write to us about the problems that you are facing. News First is prepared to investigate these problems through Action TV.
A very good evening to you. You're with Sports First with me, Suan Fernando. Starting off from the local sporting arena, now 2 persons have withdrawn their nominations to contest for the post of Vice President at the upcoming election of office bearers for the Sri Lanka Athletic Association. Director General of Sports Ranjani Jakodi confirmed that Colonel Sudat Madgalla and Rear Admiral Shamal Fernando have withdrawn their nominations.
The Sri Lanka Athletic Association, administered by an interim committee, will be replaced by office bearers to be elected this Thursday at the Sports Medical Unit. 14 nominations were handed for the 6 vice president posts available. I had forwarded my nomination to compete for the post of vice president, but I decided to withdraw it based on the current situation. Some candidates are taking measures to influence district clubs by organizing parties. If this continues, there will be nothing positive for athletics in the future. Therefore, I decided not to contest at the elections. Meanwhile, Rear Admiral Shamal Fernando stated to Sports First that he decided not to contest for the post of Vice President, as he has already handed his nomination to contest for the post of Secretary at the upcoming election.
3 Sri Lankan archers were able to qualify for the upcoming Archery World Cup to be held in the US in the month of June. Top performances at the Archery World Cup will result in qualification for the London Olympics as well.
More than 25 male and female archers competed at the qualifying stages for the Archery World Cup at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. The Olympic qualification level was also considered to choose the winners of the qualifying stages. Indranath Pereira, Lakmal Rupasinghe and W.A. Anuradha earned a spot to compete at the Archery World Cup. We practice from 7:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the evening at the BMICH these days. 2 Korean coaches are also supporting us. Our aim is to get selected for the Olympics through the World Cup and to win gold for our country. I got a lot of points in this tournament. I surpassed my own national record by 2 points. I believe that I have a chance to qualify for the Olympics as well.
Movie to definitely watch out for. And with that, we wrap up this edition of News First Primetime News. As always, to read up on any of the stories that we air tonight, you can log on to www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Ramesh Rugal Bandara.
And I'm Kaushi Vijay Sekar. Have a pleasant night.